our Bibles to John 8 and Luke 14. First John 8, not First John, John 8, verse 31. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And over in Luke 14, disciples, the definition that I looked up for disciple was a learner, a pupil, and a follower of one's teaching, but also most importantly too is an imitator of their teacher. And in Luke chapter 14, we're going to look at true marks of a disciple of Jesus Christ. True marks of a disciple of Jesus Christ. Luke 14, verse 25. And there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Verse 33, so likewise whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple. One is, he put Christ first, above all things. Not Christ first in certain times of your life, days, or in certain situations, but above all else. If any man come to me and hate not his father, mother, wife, children, above all else, as a relation to Jesus Christ, we put him above our parents and above our children. Our love for Jesus Christ first and foremost. Doesn't take away our responsibilities and our love and our responsibility to honor our parents, children, provide and care. We put Jesus first. And if we put Jesus first, it's amazing how all the other stuff falls right in line, and you can be the father you need to be. You can be the mother you need to be. And on and on. And you start to realize the value and importance of what we had for material items is no longer so valuable to us. Put Christ first. Secondly, as we see in verse 27, and whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. Deny yourself. Not I, but Christ. We read here, bear his cross and come after me. Come after me. That means Christ is first, and we follow him. We follow Christ. Thirdly, the cost. The cost. Bear your cross. The cost of following Christ, yes, there is a cost. There's what I mean, and we will. Could cost us some friendships. Could cost us jobs. There's other things that it costs us. We put Christ first. The world that hates him will hate his disciples. And we can see that most often daily in our lives, the closer we are with Jesus. And in Luke 9, verse 23, let's go back a few chapters to Luke 9. In verse 23, we read, and he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. So we set aside everything. We forsake all. Not just every now and then, but daily. I think it's pretty specific that this is something that needs to be done every day. Daily, that we, because sin can creep in so much. It's kind of like a horror film. Sometimes you have a sin in your life and you bury it in the front yard. Next morning you look in the mirror and it's right behind you. It's sin resurrection comes back at us, so we keep putting it down and crucifying it. And then we don't think we've got that sin beat, because there'll be another. Satan never gives up on us. Our flesh never gives up. We need to every day forsake all. And in Romans 6:6, let's turn over there. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. I'll read that again, Romans 6:6. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth, from here on forward, henceforth we should not serve sin. It's expected of us to put away sin daily. We should not serve sin. Put it away through the Lord's strength. And in John 13:35, by this shall all men know that you are my disciples, if you have love one to another. Amen. A brotherly love, a love for each one. By this shall all men know that you are my disciples. This love isn't just something that is not visible. It's seen and it's witnessed by the world. And then, fifthly, bearing fruit. A true mark of a disciple of Jesus Christ is we bear fruit. Bear forth fruit. Go to John 15. Start reading verse 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husband. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can you, except you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. So put away sin. And by the way, putting away sin is bearing fruit. You put away sin daily. And it's through the Lord's strength. It's through the Lord's strength. So be fruitful. Go to verse 8. Herein is my Father glorified, that you bear much fruit. So shall you be my disciples. So we bear much fruit. It brings blessings and for our families, our loved ones, for the church. But in verse 8 it also, you see here mostly, herein is my Father glorified. that you bear much fruit. So shall you be my disciples. Verse 16, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you, that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it. You've not chosen me, I've chosen you, that you should go and bring forth fruit. In Galatians 5:22, this fruit. Verse 22 of Galatians 5, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Be fruitful, bear forth much fruit. Mark of a disciple, a true mark is fruitfulness. And then I would like to close here. Lastly, just go to Luke chapter 24. I'd like to read verses 46 and 47 of Luke 24. And as Jesus said unto them, thus it is written, and thus it behooved Christ to suffer and to rise from the dead the third day, and that repentance and remission of sins should be preached in his name among all nations, beginning at Jerusalem. We preach remission of sins and preach Jesus Christ. I thank you.